Look what I got right here. Oh, my eyes. It's just because of the humor in this book. Oh, I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh wait, I didn't. Hey people, it's Century. Andrew Plays One here, and this is my first review ever on this channel, and this is my first book review, and I decided it would be something special, so okay, let's do this review. So basically, George and Harold, George Beard and Harold Hutchins. George is the kid on the left, Harold is the one on the right. Remember that now. They were actually very naughty boys. Very naughty. And so, that's what they like make comic books. They call it Treehouse Comics. See? Treehouse. As a treehouse. It's so cool. But yeah. Eventually, one day they made the Adventures of Captain Underpants. But they made it, and their mean old Mr. Grump, the principal, he hates little kids and stuff, and so he wants to rip those kids to shreds. Oh, guess I'm going into the dark side. So one day they decided to do very naughty stuff at the big football game. The football. Like touchdown football. Yeah. So basically, as you can see, they cause a lot of trouble, and stuff. Boy, our feet smell bad, But, they got caught by the principal. They got the videotape of the whole thing of how they did the pranks and stuff. Pranks. And so they have to do the nasty rolls. And so they had to clean his car. They had to sit down and be quiet and stuff. I really was they had to even cut their nails. It's why would a principal do that? I mean, why? But as usual, gave us lots of books, and I don't even know how they could carry it, but I guess they're superheroes. Eventually, in the newspaper, there's this thing called the 3D Hypno Ring, which you can control the world with it. Imagine that. I'd be the luckiest person on earth. I gotta work on my laugh. Anyway, from 4 to 6 weeks. Wow. That's... Anyway, they showed up at Mr. Grump's store, and eventually I hypnotized him with it. And then they did the thing, and they got the videotape removed and replaced it with Boomer. I gotta search up if Boomer the Purple Dragon sing-along videos is actually real, because that'd actually be kind of hilarious. So, I'm gonna go search that. Oh, it only exists in the Captain Underpants universe. Dang it, it could have been real. So it turns out in this one desk, Mr. Grupp was keeping everything. And so, they hypnotized with him. They tried to, do some fun with him, but then stuff happens. Captain Underpants is born. Anyway, he goes out the window, and, they eventually go to chase after him, but, he decides to, try to pretend to be a superhero. He thinks he's Captain Underpants, and, he tries to stop the robbers, and and the cops arrested them, and then they tried to handcuff Captain Underpants. Why would you cuff someone who looks like a superhero, even though he's in underpants? Imagine Superman. Eventually, some weird robots stole crystals, which I didn't even know the city had crystals. And so they partnered with, that would really ruin your. That's not really kind of a smart way to do it, but it's a book. And I don't know, this newspaper says Bigfoot gives birth to 200-pound UFO baby. People were right. Bigfoot is a woman. And so we eventually find out the man, or should I say the diaper behind this. Dr. Diaper. He plans to do something with the crystal, and it will blow up the moon. And he wants to take over the planet, just like most idiotic super villains do. They just want to take over the planet for some reason. And so they decide to do the rubber doggy doo doo, and it actually worked. Like, you could have found something, man. But now they gotta fight the robots, and basically, this is a cool thing invented. Like, you can even rip the page off with this, but it's basically like some kind of animation. It's kind of cool. So eventually, where's Paige? Where's the okay? Eventually, they defeat the robots, but it's gonna blow, and then he tries to shoot everybody, Dr. Diaper. But then Captain Underpants saves everyone with underwear. That's why he's Captain Underpants. Huh. And it explodes! What? You expected more? Screw you! To make a long story short, they got away. And so, D4, they arrest Dr. Diaper, and they eventually got Dr. Grupp back to, to Captain Underpants back to Dr. Grupp, but they ignored this useful manual, which there'll be sequels. But the end, everything's back to normal except, the football team. But then when I can't snap, but whenever somebody snaps, tra-la-la! Yeah. Basically, the color edition has special features like the origin of Captain Underpants and the actual origin and fun facts. But I recommend this book is a good laugh for the family, and I'll see you later, people of the century. Bye.